Hello, my name is Joseph W. Sanker, and I am running for re-election for Council Ward 3 here in the city of Norwood. I'm a lifelong Norwood resident and reside with my wife Jean on Indian Mound Avenue. I have 3 children, Maria, Kevin, Keith, son-in-law Ben, and my precious granddaughter May. I went to grade school in West Norwood, went to Purcell High School, graduated in 1973. From there, I went to the University of Cincinnati, where I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications in 1978. I'm currently employed with BGR Incorporated as a territory manager. BGR is one of the largest independent regional distributors of packaging material located in Westchester, Ohio. Just a little bit on my background. I've been serving the citizens of Norwood on City Council since 2000, both as Councilman at Large and currently Ward 3 Councilman. During my time on council, I have served on the Finance Committee, for which I am the current chair, Community Development Committee, Streets and Infrastructure Committee, Public Safety Committee, and Parks and Playgrounds. I've also served the city in the past as Norwood's Clerk of Council, and I also have served on the Norwood Zoning Board of Appeals. While serving on the Finance Committee, I've seen the financial highs and the lows that have been facing the city of Norwood. Working in cooperation with the administration, the auditor, and our employees, we have been able to stabilize our financial position, and we look forward to continued growth here in Norwood. While serving on the Community Development Committee, we worked hard and oversaw many projects, which included Rookwood Exchange, the Cornerstone Project, Linden Point, Xavier University, and now the latest Rookwood development. All have been quite successful, high-quality developments which are vital to our city's survival. We need to continue to pursue and encourage new projects similar to the ones I had just mentioned before to locate in Norwood for our city to prosper in the future. And Ward 3 has some prime pieces of property ripe for development. I'd like to touch on some of our city services, which we're proud of. Some of the few of them of the services that Norwood should be proud of, and I do believe that service is what a city is all about. And Norwood needs to maintain its identity to have quality professional services. Our police, fire, and paramedic runs are always near the top for response times. We need to maintain the professional services these departments provide and the residents have come to expect, while at the same time making sure we are running as efficiently as possible with limited funding and within budget. In the past, I've worked along with department heads with their cooperation to keep the departments and equipment needed to run a safe and professional organization. As funds come available, I would like to see the implementation of an equipment and vehicle rotation program to keep our equipment up to date. This is critical for the safety of our residents, employers, employees, and our own personnel. I've also, over the years, work with our Public Works Department, finding ways to support our equipment needs of dump trucks for street maintenance and repairs, salt and snow removal, and lawnmowers that they've required over the years. The public work employees are the first ones out when a water main breaks, when the snow starts to fall, and the grass starts growing. We all take their service for granted, and they do a fine job maintaining our city with limited personnel and resources. Our recreation department has worked hard on a regular basis with a limited budget to offer programs and services for the young people of our community. The donation of Mr. and Mrs. Carl Linder a few years ago has gone a long way to maintain both Waterworks and Linder Parks, both fine facilities. Over the past few years, we have invested in improvements to some of our parks. Millcrest Park's playground equipment and picnic tables, grants to redo new equipment and bathrooms to Fenwick Park, and restrooms to Hunter Park. We've worked hard to maintain and improve our parks for our residents to use and enjoy. Our parks are an important part of growing up for our young people here in Norwood by playing on the fields and being involved with others through our soccer programs and our knothole programs. Again, we must commend the work of the Recreation Department for all they do. The City of Norwood has a number of other amenities it offers to its residents. The question now becomes, how do we protect and maintain our level of service for what we currently offer now, and how to expand and improve additional services with restricted funds in the future? These are some of the challenges ahead. I believe the first thing we need to do is to grow our neighborhoods. I believe the quality of life in our neighborhoods needs to improve for our neighborhoods to grow. Neighborhood improvement and growth is the key to the future of Norwood. Encouraging new families to move into our community and keeping them in our city will be the future of Norwood's success. Rebuilding the building department will be key to cracking down on abandoned, neglected, and blighted properties and issuing orders to comply with our building code. We need to encourage families to convert our multifamily conversion houses back to single-family dwellings for solid, stable residences, moving away from the transient-type neighborhoods. If we can get people to invest in their homes and their neighborhoods, everyone wins. We need to encourage a new type of community pride for our residents, promoting incentives for home improvements, requesting community involvement from our folks, neighborhood cleanup campaigns, and volunteer services. Working together, building a strong community. We also need to grow our tax base to survive in the future. Our current tax base is rather diverse, with a mix of manufacturing, distribution, professional services, medical, and retail. We will need to continue looking for development opportunities while being attentive to the needs of our existing employers. I believe we need experienced, full-time people at the ready in City Hall when developers come calling. I believe we have the personnel in place at this time to make this happen. With Mayor Tom Williams and his staff in City Hall on a full-time basis, developers have come to expect this professional, prompt, expedited service when presenting a new project to the city. This is evident by the projects that have come about the last couple years. The Paycor building, the new Rookwood office tower, the MedPace building being leased, the CDK Global coming to Central Park and University Station. These all came about quickly with a responsive team at City Hall. Prompt attention is a must during these competitive economic times, for we are competing on a regional basis. Redevelopment is the key of developing our current and new project and is critical. Norwood must maintain financial stability. No one knows or can predict the future, but the trends seem to indicate a slow-growing economy. Norwood must continue its belt-tightening, streamlining, and cooperation with its employees to maintain its financial survival. Though revenue is up slightly this year, it is growing at a slow pace. I promise to continue to take a conservative, cautious attitude when dealing with the finances of the City of Norwood. By continuing to be attentive to our current employees and continuing our redevelopment efforts to attract first-class developments, bringing new jobs and potential new residents to the City of Norwood, I believe we can continue to grow and become even stronger, a stronger community in the future. I also would like to ask you to remember the other members of my team running this year. I believe it's important for the City of Norwood that they are all elected this year. From the top, Mayor Thomas Williams needs to be reelected. His proven full-time leadership and his continuing stress of developments coming into the City of Norwood is critical to our future. We need to reelect Tom Williams. For Law Director Keith Moore, Keith will bring his council experience into the Law Director's office. Council at large, we have 3 folks very interested and energetic about being on council and serving the people. James Bonzel, Tammy Stickley, and Cindy Tincher. In Ward 1, I'd like you to remember Lynn Ellis, who's been a community advocate over all these years. Marilyn Hanrahan in Ward 2. Can't wait to get started working for the people of Ward 2. And in Ward 4, John Mumper. Experienced, strong, stable leadership for Ward 4. In closing, I would like to thank the citizens of Norwood for allowing me to represent all of you over the past few years, and look forward to serving you again in 2016. So remember, vote Joseph W. Sanker on Tuesday, November the 3rd, for Council, Ward 3, within the City of Norwood. God bless America. God bless Norwood. Thank you very much. See you the 3rd.